Well, some of you know that I was in the process of moving all of my studio over to the little cottage next door. Unrelated to that, I fell, broke my toe, and had to put everything on a standstill. So it's a mess over here, but I thought I would show you maybe the before, and then maybe you'll appreciate the after. This particular um, shelving unit, I got this over at Hastings. They were going out of business. It was a bookstore. And I waited till everything was 75% off. And I got this for $30. And it's on big fat rollers. Those wheels alone cost $30. But anyway, it has 1, 2, 3, 4 shelves, and they're quite deep. I'm still not sure exactly what's going to go in there. Right now, what you see in here, I'm just sorting things out. And I had a lot of fabrics that recently had been given to me. So I'm basically was sorting them all out as far as color and texture. So when I have an idea of what I want to do, I can just grab it. Now, these bins that they're in, let me get one on the bottom. These bins are separate, so eventually, when I'm really organized, these bins probably won't be here. They'll be elsewhere storing things, and I'll be storing other things on these shelves. So that was really neat. Those bins were also from Hastings, and by the time I got them, I think I got them for like 75 cents each. And they're very, very thick. I mean, they can hold a lot of weight. You have to realize, books, records, all kinds of stuff was on these at the bookstore. So they're extremely strong. So I'll have that. This little thing was in the shed that we have. My husband had it filled up with stuff, and he was looking at it, and he says, "Rosemary, I think you need to use this." And I said, "Oh, okay," because in addition to these shelves, let me get these here, they were selling, all of these brackets. Is that what you call them? No, they're not brackets. You hang things from them. And at one point, they were selling 20 of them for $1. And by the time I bought this unit, the guy just gave me a box full. He says, "Here, just take them." I go, "Okay." So it just happened that this cabinet, the shelf that we had, has the lines in there. You can see them right there. That it's made for exactly that. So I put just a few in here. They're not going to stay like that. Like I say, everything's temporary. It's just for me to hang some of these. People give me fabrics, and if they're torn already, I just go ahead and tear them up and make my my faux sari ribbons, with what I have. So those I just temporarily have those hang, but eventually I'll have a bunch of stuff there that I can. I'll use these to hang a bunch of stuff there eventually. But like I say, temporary. I'm just barely sorting. And I'm just really feeling better to start doing something. Over here, close your eyes if you get dizzy. Over here I have these shelving units. Also, thanks to Hastings. They're about 4 feet long, and they're extremely sturdy also because they're intended to hold probably CDs and books and things like that. So I ended up getting those for, I thought I was paying $2, but when he rang them up, they were a lot less. I think they were like $1.50. So we've put a few up there, and the room I'm in right now is obviously the room that's going to end up someday soon, hopefully, being exclusively my sewing area and anything that I consider clean work. If I'm doing maybe some binding of some journals or something that I don't want to get dirty in the mixed media area. I also have this long bench that we had to take off the porch, our back porch. So it's in here, and so I have to do something with that as far as painting or whatever. Right now, it's just primed, and I haven't done anything to that yet. Here are some more that have yet to find a home of where I'm going to put them, but I'm sure I'll have plenty of use for them because I still have lots to bring over, and I have all this spare wall space right there. Also at Hastings, they were getting rid of their LPs. They used to sell used records and games and records. So they had oodles of them. So what I did, because I do not have a record player, I chose some based solely on the covers to eventually use them in you know, journal covers and just things that looked interesting to me. And I forget what price they had them at, but again, when he checked me out, because they had various prices, he ended up charging me 50 cents for each one. So I thanked him. So that was fun. I'll be able to use those. And I also have lots and lots of salvage wood that I have collected and have ideas and intentions of what I'm going to be doing with those. Once I get moved over here, I have lots of plans. Here's some glass doors that we're thinking of making a cabinet for my husband for some books, because he's going to be moving into a different room over at the house, the main house. Look out the window. You can see how close I am. There's the main house. And this place here has just been sitting empty in hopes that my parents would come. And I have decided that I'm going to use it. And if they change their mind, well then, so be it. We'll just put it back the way we had it for them. But until then, I think I should use it. Now here we are in what's supposed to be the living room area. And this is what's going to be my mixed media room, what I call getting dirty. Anything in here, the possibility is messy. So we put up some more of those shelves, and that's where my products and stuff will be, my paints and different things like that. And then on this side there's some more. Temporarily I have these fold out tables that are there. I have 2 of those, and I think we have a 3rd in the garage. I'm not sure. So I have plenty of table space, workspace that I'll be able to take advantage of. Also, like I said, I had a lot of architectural salvage, and I had a bunch of headers, big headers. They're over 8 feet long. So what I did is we put them here on this wall. I still have yet to decide what color I'm going to paint them, but they're on here. And so I figured that because they do have about a 2.5 to 3 inch ledge on the top of them because of the profile, and so they're perfect for sitting, you know, paintings or anything that I want to display. So that's what will go on that wall. Here I have You probably, those of you that are into salvage, you know what these things are. These are those bed springs, and I have some cute ideas of what I'm going to do with those. Over here is the skeleton of an umbrella, outdoor umbrella. I have a plan for that. I'm just going to let your imagination flow, and when I'm done, you will see it. And believe it or not, it's staying in this room. I have a chair here that I'm going to fix up for my husband. He loves it. He likes old stuff, and he loves to write and read. And I don't know, it just says, you know, minus the pipe, I think it's perfect. He doesn't smoke, so. But I'm going to fix that up, and that's going to go in his new designated office area. And I think that's about it for now. I mean, like I said, we weren't able to do very much because of me. And now that I'm feeling better, I'm good enough to start standing up for longer periods of time to sort out stuff. So the things that are already in here are slowly, I'm going to start sorting those out to make room for all the other junk that I still have to pack that's upstairs in the other house. And oh yes, we got some lighting up here. My husband, among many things he knows, he's an electrician, and so I just get goofy things and say, I want a light out of that. So I found these. I've had these for like maybe, I don't know how many years, quite a few, 5 years, and I didn't even know what they were, to tell you the truth. They're just you know, this metal, and I told him I wanted him to turn them into some lights. Well, I guess it was about a year ago, I had a friend visiting, and they saw these off in the corner, and they said, you know what those are, don't you? And I said, no. And he says, those are the shield or the guard, whatever you want to call it, for chicken feeders. And I go, excuse me? I've never seen a chicken feeder. But he says, that's what they are. And I go, oh, okay. I was trying to figure out what they are. So anyway, so I have some chicken feeder lights. I'm sure I can come up with some kind of clever name for them. But my husband put those up for me the other night. So that will be fun. And we got those energy efficient light bulbs. I like a bright room. So they're like 100 watt each. So when they flash on, I got 300 watts going. Alrighty, so this is just a little teaser because I can't wait till this gets done because I think it'll be fun. And I got to put all this junk away, which is not fun, but that's how you get a working room. So I hope you enjoyed the messy tour, and this way you can appreciate when you see it done what a mess I had to deal with. Alrighty, talk to you guys soon. Bye.